MBS squad, MBS gang, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, mind, body, spirit, all that shit. Let's get straight into it, bro. I know I ain't posting a minute and shit, but look, that's besides the point. This video is strictly, I mean, it's not strictly like anybody can listen to this shit because it's valid information, but this is for women, bro. Like, y'all gotta get this shit together, bro. Y'all gotta get it together. Y'all gotta get it together. Niggas need to get it together too. Men need to get it together too. But women need to get it together because y'all don't realize that y'all are the heartbeat of this earth. Everything is feminine energy, bro. Mother Nature. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Everything is feminine energy. This world is ran on feminine energy. If it wasn't for females, none of us would be here right now, bro. No matter what type of argument you want to put, the bottom line is that women give birth to people. Like, bro, that's fucking magic. Like, nigga. Like, without, people say this is a man's world, but really, it's a woman's world. Because, like, yeah, men do all this stuff, all this hard labor or whatever, you know, building shit up and shit. But women, without women, there would be no men to do all this shit. You feel me? So what I'm trying to say is we need, as men, we also need to take our part and respect our women more. Like, real shit. You know, like, and it's not even just calling them like bitches and hoes. Like, you shouldn't even be doing that in the first place. Like, and I struggle with that too because it's just part of the lingo now. Like, you feel me? Especially depending on where you from and shit. Like, it's just part of the lingo. But what we gotta understand is that we need to respect our women so they can respect themselves. Because if we can't respect the women, how are they gonna be able to respect themselves? But it's also a big agenda going on where they can't really respect themselves. So listen up. So women, you gotta understand that you are way more than just some boobs. You way more than having a big butt. You way more than a pretty face, okay? You way more than that. You way more than your ego, than this skin, okay? You're way more than that. Let's talk about the fact that you can produce, like, you can produce a me. You can produce a human being. You feel me? Like, that's magic. Like, men say that they're superior and they can do all that and shit, but they couldn't carry your motherfucking baby. They couldn't do none of that shit. You feel me? They couldn't do none of that shit. They couldn't go 9 months carrying a human in their stomach, going through all that shit. They couldn't go through pushing out. They couldn't go through pushing out another human being out their vagina, or, you know what I'm saying? Or, well, we're speaking about men and shit, but they not built for that shit. You feel me? Y'all are. You know what I'm saying? So understand that you're an amazing being. Like, you give life. The woman represents life, bro. So y'all need to start respecting yourself and understand who you are. Because not only do you give life, but you're not just your skin and bones. Like, you have a soul. So therefore, you shouldn't be down in yourself or thinking you're supposed to be like somebody else, because the hard truth is these motherfuckers is fake, phony, and plastic. Like, all this shit is planned. They'll put all these motherfucking people that you're supposed to look up to, as far as these rappers, these people on these high statures to look up to, and they got a perfect body, right? Or they have the ideal body for, it's just attractive to us guys, apparently. You know? And I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that a fat ass and some titties, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like, yes, that's appealing, that's attractive, that brings us in, but it's like, you're way more than that. And people need to realize that they need to dig deeper than the ego, because you can fall in love with somebody that you would have never even talked to for real. Like, you would have never approached because of their ego, right? But once you get to know them on the inside, like, it sounds corny as fuck, but that's real shit, because spirits connect. But what women need to understand is that you need to build yourself up spiritually. Instead of worrying about buying makeup, instead of worrying about buying new clothes, tight clothes, instead of worried about getting implants, don't worry about none of that shit. Worry about keeping yourself on a good and happy vibration. Worry about keeping yourself the best woman you can possibly be. You know what I'm saying? And don't be dependent on no man either. Like one thing I can say about the women of this generation, they don't be dependent on men as much. They go out and get their bag, but you also gotta talk about how you get your bag. You need to have a respectable hustle. Don't be out here selling titty pics and feet pics to weirdos online. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Don't do that shit. Cause that also shows about your character. And it's like really fuck what anybody else got to say, but it's like, how do you feel about yourself? That's the question you gotta ask about yourself at the end of the day. If selling your body online makes you happy, then do you. Do you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to tell you what you can and can't do with your life. That might be your fucking purpose. I don't know. But what all I know is that you're better than that. You can do so much better with yourself. You probably have some talents. You probably got hella shit you could do. But you want to have a respectable hustle as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Get your own bag. Do what you got to do. Tap into your purpose. Everybody came here for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of getting off track, but all right, so back to what I was saying. So have a respectable hustle, right? Build yourself up spiritually. Don't let a man or whether how like don't let no man, don't let nobody who you're attracted to or just people in general define how you see yourself. Don't let Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and all them define what is beautiful. You feel what I'm saying? Cause look at it like this. If you think you're ugly, if you call yourself ugly, okay, you're made in God's image. God made everybody in his image. Would you call God ugly to his face? Are you that bold? Would you call God ugly to his face? If you wouldn't do that, why would you call yourself ugly? Because you're made in his likeness. You're made in his image. So it wouldn't make sense for you to call yourself ugly. You are a beautiful person. You are a beautiful being. No matter what your ego looks like, your ego is beautiful. You gotta understand that the basic and what society claims to be beautiful is not beautiful. We've been brainwashed to think that shit's beautiful. We've been brainwashed to be attracted to that. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the men's side because men can't control their sexual energy. And we're constantly seeing all these, movie stars, goddamn rappers, singers, just with the same type of body, big butt, big boobs, or whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's skinny, whatever you want to connect it to. What you need to understand is that they set so much shit out for us to fail. You know what I'm saying? Like, they set so much shit up for us to fail. So we can't fall into those traps. See, it's a battle for the man's sexual energy and it's a battle for the women's self-esteem. Because do you realize that you're a queen? You're a queen, love. You're a queen. So it's like you can't call yourself ugly. You can't compare yourself to these other motherfuckers out here that be putting on Google and makeup and have fake ass and fake titties. Like, you want to look like something that doesn't exist. Like, why would you want to look like something that doesn't exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to build your self-esteem up. You got to realize that you are beautiful the way you are. You came here to be who you are. You came here to look the way that you look. And okay, if you're not happy with the way you look, it's like the same thing about any other bad situation. Is anything gonna get better with you complaining about it? You feel me? If like say if if you broke your leg or some shit, right? And you just like, oh fuck, I can't do this, nigga. I can't pop out. I can't do nothing, nigga. I got this broken leg. Then you gonna fall into a depression, bro. Like you gonna fall into a depression because all that negative energy that you building up and building up and building up, it it just manifests into a mindset. That's all it does. It manifests into a mindset. So what you need to do, instead of calling yourself ugly, saying this, that, and the third about you, say that you're beautiful. Say that you came here to do a purpose and that you're going to fulfill that purpose. Say that can't nobody fuck with me because I'm God's child. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel like you the baddest bitch like 24/7. Or if you a nigga, you gotta feel like you the realest nigga 24/7, bro. You got to. Because if you're not gonna feel that, and that's not how you feel, you're not gonna get treated like that, bro. If you feel like you a bitch nigga, you gonna get treated like a bitch nigga. If you feel like you a ugly girl, you gonna get treated like you a ugly girl. Even if a nigga like trying to call you pretty all the time, we gonna get tired of hearing you call yourself ugly. Like that shit. Like if you want to turn off a guy, that's like the quickest way to like turn off. Well, at least for me, shit. If you want to turn me off, call yourself ugly. I'm like, okay, she thinks she ugly, so she must be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta speak highly of yourself. So women, don't get caught into the traps. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young nigga, you feel me? But I know so much about how this shit is set up. Like motherfuckers don't even get this shit. Like, and it's like this shit is like all set up for y'all to be thoughts. And the only way for y'all to feel beautiful if a nigga wanna fuck you. That's not how it's supposed to be. Like that's really not how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to feel beautiful because a nigga wants to fuck you. Cause if anything, he not even really seeing your beauty. You know what I'm saying? He not even seeing your beauty. He's seeing, okay, she decent and she got a vagina and she down the fuck. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will say the most to you for real. Niggas will say the most to you for real. But you gotta realize that the sexual energy is so fucking powerful. So you need to share that energy with somebody who appreciates your true value. You know what I'm saying? And not just be fucking these fuck niggas that really ain't got no soul for real. They ain't got no energy. They ain't got shit to offer. They ain't shit. They on the block. Whatever they doing, bro. Like, niggas just be ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So, what you need to do is have yourself together. Have yourself together mentally. If you don't like how you are physically, you can change that shit. Like you can change anything in your life by just having the correct mindset. That goes back to my other video. Change anything with a mindset. But I ain't want to come out here and talk too much. I just wanted to say, like, for the women, because this has been on my mind, especially since that Cardi B and fucking Megan Thee Stallion video dropped. I just feel like y'all need better guidance, because y'all are like amazing beings. Like, y'all don't realize that y'all are the heartbeat of this fucking earth. Without y'all, there would be no fucking population. So if y'all are the mothers of this earth, if y'all are creating life, if y'all don't have yourself together mentally, how are we ever gonna like, fuck, I'm stuttering like a motherfucker, but how are we ever gonna come together as a planet? How are we ever gonna be there mentally as a planet if the people who are birthing these people aren't there? You know what I'm saying? How are we ever gonna make change if the women ain't together? Because women are more powerful than you fucking think. Why do you think they oppressed women for so many fucking years? They couldn't do shit. You feel me? Because women are very powerful. But yeah, NBS squad, bro. I'm out this bitch, bro. I just want to come back and post. I'm happy to be back on this motherfucker. But yeah, keep grinding, keep doing on your shit, and all the ladies, get your shit together. Realize that you a queen. You're not a thought. Don't let nobody define you. Don't let society define you. Don't let yourself define who you are. Think with your own brain. NBS squad. I'm out this bitch, gang.